Okay, good morning. How's everybody doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, so that's the end of the game there. See what else we can get. No. There we go. That's the funny one. Anyway, so we're going to do another movie review here. Talk about a movie, whatever it is. Then we'll move on and see what else we can come up with. It's kind of bright in here. Lights are reflecting off my glasses, so they're not really doing too good for me. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got going on. It's kind of crazy, but I'm doing, well, you probably already know, but this is Captain America, the Civil War. So this was pretty good. The Disney Studios did pretty good with this. Yeah, it is a Marvel Disney movie, and I do say not to watch any of the new Disney movies. So after Captain Marvel and everybody's trying to steal the movies so they can push their weird woke agenda over at Disney. We've got I keep messing with my microphone. I shouldn't do that while I'm on the air anyway. We've got some good movies here. I mean, they're not too woke. They're not crazy. They have some politics in them, but not as much as you would imagine. So now this one here, the Civil War, is they basically have half of the Marvel, or half of the characters in that are working with Captain America, like Iron Man and the Hulk and the other ones that are in this series, because this is the second series in Captain America. But they're all, one decides to side with the UN, United Nations, where they have some kind of leadership. The governments of the world want to control what they're doing. You know, that's typical of most governments. They want to control what you're doing anyway. And the other half doesn't want to. They're just trying to solve the investigation of what happened at the last encounter they keep talking about. So half of them go one way and half of them go the other way, and then, you know, somewhere in the movie they all come together and fight. They bring in Ant-Man into this movie. This is the one where he gets to go 70 foot tall, and they fight at an airport because they're trying to stop half the team from going to do investigations where they're supposed to be, checking out what's going on, finding out where the information's coming from that the government there is talking about. They don't seem to really get along too well on this one, but they are doing just fine when it comes to this. So, you know, you can't really blame them. But it's really a good action movie. They do a lot of good, interesting things. Like Iron Man, he releases criminals from a floating prison. Yeah, I like this movie. It was pretty good. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. did pretty good in this movie. They've got all kinds of movies or people in this from the Marvel series, the Avengers. But Captain America, this one's based on the Captain America cartoon books or cartoon books. Yeah, I'm starting to sound stupid. Cartoon books, Captain America's Adventures. Now, when they made the comics for Captain America, there were a stack of comics. There were a lot of them that came out. I used to have a stack of comics just for Captain America about this thick. Then, you know, the Avengers, that was another stack of comics about that thick, and they haven't even explored half the series yet. I don't think they're going to, because their actors are getting too old to do it. They were probably too old to do it when they started doing it. But that's okay. So they got a long list of people that were involved in this. And then, this was one of the pretty good movies from Disney, until they started going crazy, doing stupid stuff, trying to kill the company because they're trying to get their agenda heard or seen. Ever since they decided to label a bill in Florida, "Don't say gay." Talk about that on the news channel a whole lot more. And then, I just put out a video on the news channel about how Disney lost to Ron DeSantis, which is, you should go see that. I'm not going to put any links here because, it's over on Rumble, and I linked this channel that you're watching this to Rumble, but I'm going to start uploading from last week or so, or last month, or to these videos to Rumble. That way, under the same name. That way, if YouTube decides to take down the videos like they have in the past, I took that whole year off because they were taking down videos and complaining. The feminists were after me at the time. If I don't put videos up, they can't take the channel away. So all these videos, probably if I can work it out right, all these videos that are here on YouTube will be on Rumble. And the ones they took down, too, will be over there on Rumble. Then, so this Tony Stark and all them, this is really good. They didn't do any wars between dimensions in this one. It's just the fight between between the Avengers. Half of them went one way, half of them the other way. And the end of it, which I thought was kind of interesting, they all came together to fight the same enemy, fix the problem, do the same problems. One of those deals that, it's always the good guys that got to win when the comics were wrote, so they're doing it kind of the same way. They may rewrite it a little bit, take some liberties. So this thing came out in the United States. It's come from Walt Disney Studios, Motion Pictures studio. It was a Marvel. It was produced in Marvel Studios. They used something like 27 studios to make this, maybe even more. That's probably why it cost so much to make. This one did pretty good too. So these kind of movies usually do if they don't put any politics in them, personal politics into them. So we've got 2016, April 12th, 2016 to the Dolby Digital Theaters. Then May 6th, 2016 to the rest of the theaters in the United States. Movie runtime was 147 minutes long. Of course, it was done in the United States. It was English. The budget for this was $250 million. And they made $1.153 billion. Okay, yeah, that's what they made on this thing at the box office. So I guess it was a big success, at least at the box office. I still find people that don't like this movie. I don't know why. They're crazy. This is a good movie. But every once in a while, you'll find people that don't like this movie for whatever reason. And they do complain because you're watching it. Maybe it's because it didn't support their politics, but that's okay. We don't care about their politics. Anyway, so we'll talk to you later. Have a safe one. We'll bring you back to... I'll bring you another movie tomorrow, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.